Alright, we are aboard the starship. I did have a brief look around here through the toolbox at the back, but I didn't get any further than that. Try that from the command chair. Right, well, we can look around at least. If the bridge is the nerve sensor for a ship and the captain its brain, well, then perhaps the Eureka could use a brain transplant. Oof. Also, once again, that apostrophe. These are smoke detectors, wow. An audible subsonic hum emanates from the machinery on the ceiling of the bridge. Drool mans the nav and weapon systems on the Eureka. Flo is Eureka's communications officer, so if we want to move around and shoot things, we talk to him. If we want to talk to people, we talk to her. I genuinely believe that's a female face, even though Roger just said gentleman, which is highly disturbing, but you know. This automated computer console controls critical functions of the Eureka. What precisely these functions are, you haven't a clue. Nav weapon station, communications. Communications functions for intraship, intership, ships aground, and subspace are handled from this workstation. Beyond these doors lies the guts of the Eureka's engineering section. Yeah, let's go take a look at that before we sit down and try and figure stuff out. Well, looky here. Our brand spanking new, squeaky clean, neatly pressed captain has arrived. Pleased to meet you. We're actually shaking this dude's hand. Wow. Please, my friends call me Cliffy, but you can call me Clifford. I'm chief engineer for the Eureka. What the? He's got something in his hand. Sorry about the muck, Captain. I dropped my wrench down the head. Now, if you'll excuse me, sir, I have some work to get back to. His name's Cliffy, but we can call him Clifford because we're not his friend. That's a great sentence, honestly. It's none other than Cliffy, your chief engineer. Cliffy is too engrossed in what he's doing right now to talk to you. I think I got that sentence right. Much of the Eureka's critical machinery is inconveniently located in cramped service tunnels like this one. And I suppose I can go inside the service tunnel? Oh! I wasn't expecting that to work. High voltage circuit fuses. The unenlightening phrase VGA-EGA interlock appears on the diagram next to this fuse. Oh my word. VGA-EGA interlock. That's really going to, I guess, divide the age groups of whoever's watching this video, whether you can understand that or not. I do wonder if those colors have any significance to that. I don't think they do. The wiring chart indicates this fuse controls the main transportive power coupling. Oh, okay, we can actually look at these things. Scrutinizing the diagram below the power bus, you see the word lighting on the schematic next to this fuse. So what's what? We have lighting, main transporter power coupling. There was something in the SAT about that. VGA-EGA interlock, that's that one there. There is a smudge on the diagram that partially obscures the writing next to this fuse. Power supply is all that's visible of the description. Clearly power. Cockpit glazing blemish removers. We don't need that one. Fuse to the life support systems. That's probably important. Can I pull these out? Oh. Oh. You've got no idea how much I wish I could just leave here right now. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's incredible. Holy crap. I wish I could leave. Realizing it's not a good idea to interrupt the power to critically important circuits, You replace the fuses before leaving. Is it really important that we're actually playing in VGA versus EGA? Really? Also, I need to see if we can pull out some of these other fuses. Life support. That animation. Wow. Warning! Deactivating life support may be hazardous to your health. What else can we activate here? What else can we pull out here? Pull those two out. Power bus. Oops. Look at that text at the top of the screen. That kills us. Wow. Guess that wasn't the right fuse to pull, Rog. That text up there is super freaky. And the other one is power supply. Okay, so we can darken things. We can turn everything to... not that one. I guess the hint here is these two, that we can remove those two. No, even that doesn't work because one of these is an insta-kill. That's the power. But if we pull out lighting, we lose immediately, which is unbelievable. I'll try and remember that, but honestly... Oh no, hang on, this is lighting. That's the transporter. That's the VGA, EGA interlock. Okay. But even so, if you get that wrong, those are insta-death. You can pull out these two, but it doesn't tell you which is which, and there's no visual cues to tell you what's what. And I'm sure that'll come in useful at some point in the game. I don't remember what for, though. This button activates to lift the Eureka's pod bay. Yep, we just saw that. I didn't go down here on my testing. The Eureka's pod bay is probably one of the least used areas of the ship. None of the crew like to come here because this is where the previous captain had his accidents. Elaborate, game? Pressure door provides access to the elevator and serves as a backup seal in case the primary airlock doors fail. This was Cliffy's favourite pressure suit until the seat ripped out on his last tour of duty. The Eureka is outfitted with a Star Roamer EVA pod for emergency repairs and rescue missions. Pod bay doors. Oh, something there. This compartment is used to store rebreather masks. That's probably very important. Standard issue Star Confederacy rebreather mask. What is that? Starcon standard issue PCD, personal communication device. Can I use that? Not necessary now. We can't get into the EVA. I don't know if we can actually get into that or if that's just a robot. I've got to play with it. I can't not play with it. Oh, we did. Nice move, Ace. Really spectacular. What else we got? Elevator door, pod rotation, and intercom. So I guess if we click pod rotation, that's just going to turn it around. That animation. That's an interesting idea. It's not necessary, apparently. Starcon regulations prohibit use of the EVA pod except for rescue and emergency situations, so we can't get in there yet. What's that thing below it? Outfitted with the Star Roamer? Yeah, we saw that. Intercom. Cliffy scavenged the microphone and speaker from this intercom to rig up a voice-activated flush mechanism for the Eureka's head. When the rest of the crew balked at having to say, "Bombs away!" each time they used the facilities, he hooked it up to the transporter unit instead. There's a word missing there. The transporter units. Alright, let's open the doors. So we've got this thing that we can use to perform repairs outside, potentially. Engineering section. This is Cliffy's domain, and he's more at home here than a game programmer is at his computer. Pipes like this one carry heated water to tanks with cold water in them, and cooled water to tanks with hot water in them. Insightful. Yeah, there's a toolbox here. This is your chief engineer's toolbox. It's filled with the gadgets and gizmos Cliffy uses to keep the Eureka spaceworthy. There's definitely some stuff we can grab here. It has the appearance of a turkey baster. Wonder what Cliffy uses it for. You can definitely grab some stuff here. There's a spare spark plug, I remember that. Spare fuse. Thinking this might be a handy item, you take it with you. It's clearly a... It says, touch my tools and die. It's very hard to see. Toolbox is filled with miscellaneous bits of junk and tools of every size, shape, and description. It could be worse. There could be sex toys in here. Let me just move some stuff around. This appears to be a roll of anti-acid tablets. Antacids? Alright, what have we got? High-tech thingamabob. Wonder what cleanup toolbox does. Probably nothing good. A screwdriver. Everyone needs a screwdriver. It's one of those nifty portable handheld vacuums. You know, the kind that can't even pick up breadcrumbs. Yep, we know the sort. We don't need that tool. It's a doohickey. Whatchamacallit. I love this language. A space gizmo. Looks like a drill. It's a small drill. We actually recognize one of them. What the fuck is that? Whoa. I immediately regret doing that. Can't view the inventory from here. I'll have to check that out. Some sort of jackhammer? It's a large drill. A hot glue gun. Great for a laugh on unsuspecting party guests. Game, come on. It's a pizza wheel to cut to your pizza pie. And that's why I don't do voices. Spark plug. That looks like a hammer. Where is it? Oh, I was skipping through that because it looks similar to that, but it's totally not. This is Cliffy's tool of choice when working on the Eureka's delicate and temperamental electronic systems. It's a fucking hammer. A pair of pliers. Appearance of a turkey baster, we don't need that. This device is specifically designed to cut through the shrink wrap on software packages. That could be useful. But according to the game, it is not. Pliers? It's a hole punch. Heaven knows what Cliffy uses this for. Ooh, we can take that with us. Okay. I don't think you'd be able to wrench this tool away from Cliffy. In order not to irk Cliffy, you put back the tools where you found them. Oh, I wonder what happens if we irk Cliffy. Right, what was this other thing we picked up? A laser cutting torch. This might come in handy if you lock the keys in the car again. Absolutely. I don't remember what we need this stuff for. He just climbed in there. Cliffy's considerable girth prevents you from squeezing past him into the tube. Wow, we can't even get in there. Alright, let's check out this door then. Beyond this door, the Eureka's science lab and transporter room. There's clearly a word missing there somewhere. I can't parse it at the moment. Enter at own risk. Should be something like beyond this door lies the... or something. We've got Pong up there. This computer is running a highly complex virtual reality program at the moment. Good stuff, game. Good stuff. Cliffy has rigged up a handy voice activation feature to the Eureka's transporter unit. Ah, that's where he got the, from downstairs. Originally, he tried using a clapper, but after an embarrassing accident involving a visiting alien diplomat and a dropped wrench, he opted for the current setup. This chamber houses the Eureka's cryogenic cooler. Cliffy uses it to keep his corona lights chilled to a frosty 4 degrees Kelvin. That's cold, when it is not otherwise occupied. Degrees Kelvin. Transporter room, science lab. Needless to say, this has led to some interesting experiments by rambunctious crew members on past voyages. Red data lines streak across the face of this display. The output bears a startling resemblance to your most recent EEG readings. Oh boy. This game's hard enough to narrate without stuff like that. What have we got around here? This station is manned by the Eureka science officer, on the rare occasions when the ship is able to retain one. This is a garbage scour. Why would we have a... I don't know. There's a button there. This button extends and retracts the cryo chamber from its storage location behind the bulkhead. The cryo chamber is currently unoccupied. Opening the chamber would not be prudent at this juncture. A Habitude brand adaptive biological specimen container. I vaguely recall what happens with that. All right, let's go back to engineering because I'm not sure what we need to do here. Can I show him this? No. That rendering though. What was this? The Eureka's Refuse Containment Departments. Does that open it up? Yep, opens the door to the trash compartment. Can we go in there? Not here. The trash compartment appears to be empty at this time. A good indication that someone isn't doing his job. That will be you as the captain, Roger. Just saying. Right, so we've got engineering and 3 rooms leading off it. We have the bridge, we have science, and we have the, I'll call it the EVA room downstairs. Alright, I have no idea what to do now. Alright, we have an exit button there, which I think just takes us back out. You are seated in the very nerve center of the Eureka, the bridge. Small monitors display information on the status of various functions on the Eureka and provide a means of intra-ship communications. So I could potentially speak to Cliffy perhaps. The massive doors of the station's vehicle bay are visible on the view screen. We are still at Starcon. This is Flo, your cheerful, happy-go-lucky communications officer. This is Drool, your navigation and weapons officer. That's, yep, that's that console. That's the other console. That's us. We can't look at ourselves. What are these buttons here? This button is used to speak with the engineering section. Green is engineering. Orange is the science section. And red presumably is the... No, it's not the EVA section. It is the self-destruct. Well, you know what we have to do. Is that an egg timer? It totally is. Why? It looks like an Astro Chicken egg timer. Must be one of Cliffy's jury-rigged control devices. I'm sure you're going to have a blast, Captain, but we've got to run. The self-destruct mechanism has a fail-safe function which prevents it from being shut down once activated. How do I... Is that my only option here? You around here, Cliffy? Oh, they've left. They left without... I mean, yeah, the captain's supposed to be the last one off, but this is not right. They left. Currently, there is no pod. I don't think there's any other way off the ship other than teleporting, perhaps. Alright, well, I'm not going to wait the full 10 minutes. What I might do, though, is I might just see where this leads. I'll wait here 10 minutes and then cut it out. They're definitely not in here? Nah. Okay, I've just been sitting here patiently watching this thing count down. I don't think we're going to explode in terribly dramatic fashion. I think it's just going to be a very quick game over screen. What have we got? That's depressing. I was expecting something more than that. Just a screen shake, fades white, and that's it. You barely have time to whimper, "Mommy," before the Eureka's self-destruct mechanism blasts you to microscopic space hero remnants. Lovely sentence. Alright. Note to self, do not touch that button. So that button on the right hand side just... It doesn't deactivate it once it's been activated, but it just puts it away. Right, Flo, what do you have to say for yourself? What do you want, sir? Since we'll be working together, I thought it would be nice if we got to know each other a bit, Flo. I'm sure you did, sir, but it won't. Ah, jeez. Who poured vinegar in your breakfast flakes this morning? My life stinks, and it's all your fault, sir. I don't follow you. You're a man, right? Yes. Well, there you go. She's probably not wrong. And there was that time we accidentally called her a gentleman as well, but you know. What was your previous posting, crewman? Previously, I was assigned to the Phlegma, sir. Oh, lovely name. But a self-important male swine, captain, and I didn't see eye to eye to eye. He was just like my fourth husband. Fourth husband. You'll have to excuse Flo. She has a bit of a problem dealing with male authority figures, but she's really not so bad after you get to know her. Canet loves the boy. I assume she's fine, but... What happy set of circumstances left the Eureka's captain chair open for me? The Eureka's previously commanding officer accidentally fell out the airlock without a spacesuit. We saw that at... That's terrible. We actually saw that downstairs. It was referenced. If you say so, sir. Damn, girl. Never mind. Drool. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Drool. My personal life is none of your business, sir. Harsh. I'm just trying to create a friendly atmosphere here, Subcorporal. We may be together for a long while. Doubtful, sir. Alright, these two are fairly standoffish. How long have you served on the Eureka, Subcorporal? Too long. As soon as my tour is up, I'm out of here. Why is that, Corporal? You hate it here? My career in StarCon hasn't exactly skyrocketed, sir. I rather hoped I wouldn't spend the last years of it on a garbage scour. Okay, so he's been around for a long time. Well, maybe there's something I can do to help. Not likely, Captain. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some work to get back to. And by work, I assume playing with your handheld thing. What can I do to help you perform your job more efficiently? Stay out of my way, sir. That's it. Alright, we need to start commanding people. Comms. What have we got? Hail ship, hail StarCon, hail planet, status report, act busy, abandoned ship and cancel order. Status report. Everything's fine, Spud. Calling me a potato. Alright, land of course, activate RRS. Don't know what that is. Fire, regular, light speed, standard orbit, status report, evasive action, raise and lower the shields, and never mind. Everything's fine, sir. Just peachy. So first things first, we need to get out of here. How do we do it? Land of course. We need clearance before we do that, sir. Alright, so... Hail StarCon. Hailing, sir. Oh, that text box. We are clear for departure, Captain. I can't move my mouse at the moment, but the text box looks awful. We are ordered to proceed to Gangalaris, PU, and Kiz Urazgubi for refuse recovery missions. I had to re-record that line because that one disappeared way too fast, and I believe I pronounced that last word correctly, but I'm not sure. Alright. Land of course, please. What coordinates, Captain? Oh, fuck. Alright, 1 moment. Alright, I did not want to have to do this. I mentioned at the start that I wasn't doing it, but I have to do it. It is time to look at the manual. And quite frankly, given this frigging manual's contents, I didn't want to. But just looking through this very briefly, I'm not reading any of that. I did notice right at the end here, again, if you understand who that person is, you're doing well, that on the right-hand side here, we have planets with numbers next to them. I assume this is copy protection. Clorox. Come on, game. So we've got Spitzoin. Bloody hell. So where are the 3 planets? We've got Gangalaris, 71552, PU 92767. Where was the other one? Oh my word. Commodore LXIV. Part of me loves that and part of me hates that. Where is the other one? I don't see it. I'm going to have to confirm where it was. One sec. Okay, the other planet was called Kiz-Uraz-Gubi, and I do not see it here. Unless I'm just completely blind. Ruckus? Ku? Can't pronounce that. Gingivitis? Visus? Clorox? Gangularis? Commodore? Spacebar? PU? Spitui? I don't see the other one there. Right, well, you know what? Why don't we try going somewhere completely wrong first? Let's go to Q. Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to get underway. I've definitely looked a few times and I cannot see Kiz, whatever it's called. I just can't. Alright, sir, but I'm going to put the pedal to the metal once we leave the station. Yeah, that was my plan. We don't want to go straight to light speed when we're in the station here. Looks like a freaking Romulan bird of prey. Fry, kill, nuke, maim, hurt, fry. That looked like a female version of the Arnoid from Space Quest 3. Alright, what's going on, fellas? Status report? Everything is just fine. Our last orders were to proceed to garbage pickups at Gangularis PU and Kiz-Uraz-Gubi. I don't know where the Kiz-Uraz-Gubi code is. I've got the other two. I'm not going to either of them yet. I'm going somewhere else. Light speed? No. Regular speed. That's like... Oh. Stars crawl by the view screen so slowly as to appear almost stationary while you're at regular speed. Yeah, they're not even moving. Does it really take us this long to get there? I'm not sure which planet I picked, but it definitely wasn't any of our target planets. But it is a valid code. I'm genuinely not sure if we're just going to turn up there instantly for valid planets, or whether we actually... whether this is going to maybe go forever, or what. Let me just wait a minute or two and see what that... Never mind. What was that? You're my communications officer. You tell me. We've been hit by a proton torpedo. Can you actually say that? A tractor beam has locked onto us, Captain. We're being pulled in. But by whom? Get us out of here, Drool. It's a tractor beam. Helm not responding, sir. Weapons systems inoperative. Alerts warning 00. We're being hailed, sir. I'm putting it on screen. Roger Wilco. Under the authority of ERGS, Extensively Revised Galactic Statute 2564.45, Chapter 4123, Sub whatever, I hereby command you to beam down and surrender your person for arrest. Failure to comply with these instructions will result in the destruction of your ship and everyone aboard. Those eyes. Looks like the Gibbzoid Novelty Company still hasn't forgotten about that little piece of mail fraud you pulled back on them in Space Quest 2. Yeah, it's another Arnoid. I thought all this was over with after I had that run-in with Arnoid on the planet Feelabus a few years back. You thought wrong, human. It just goes to show, never send a mandroid to do a womanoid's work. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Beam down to the planet. Your body will be disassembled and sold to various biotechnology firms to pay interest and collection fees. Harsh. I'm scanning your ship. Any attempt at escape or subterfuge will result in the immediate annihilation of your ship and crew. You have 5 standard time units before I destroy your ship. Roger, Wilco. Transmission terminated. Sprint! I think she means business, Captain. I agree. And could you hurry up and beam down, sir, before she gets impatient and blows us all up? A sinister-looking battle cruiser looms ominously in your view screen. Which planet is this? It's not going to tell me, is it? Yeah, this is definitely not the correct... Well, she's not going to get me without a fight. It's definitely not... Whatever you say, sir. Be nice knowing you. Yeah, I suspect they both just want me out of here immediately. We're definitely not at the correct planet here, but this does look like some sort of scripted event, so... We're taking out a womanoid. Hopefully we're adequately equipped for this. Captain, that torpedo knocked out our warp drive. We're sitting duck for whoever that is out there. By the way, why did they shoot at us? An Annihilator android is after me for something I did a long time ago, Cliffy. She's threatening to blow the ship up if I don't beam down to the surface. What did you do, sir? Inhale? Jesus. No, nothing like that. I ordered something through the mail, and I forgot to pay for it. A Labion terror whistle. Mail fraud is a very serious crime, Captain. I wish you luck. I don't know if we need to go to one of the other two planets first. Voice activation feature, so we need to talk to it, don't we? Command it. Energize! Meanwhile... This music. That landing gear. Is this thing going to cloak? And she can fly. Excellent. Babbling waterfall splashes noisily into a pool at the base of the imposing granite cliffs. Trio of caves penetrate the base of the massive granite cliff wall of this sheltered clearing. A lovely pond is formed by the waterfall. The scene would be idyllic if you weren't being hunted by a killer android. This fern appears in Space Quest V courtesy of Cosmo's Galaxy Garden Supply Store. That's a reference. Next to the big buckazoids, a certain faceless corporate entity who shall remain nameless shelled out. Cosmo's contribution isn't much, but what the heck? At least it's beer money. Cosmo, haven't heard of that in decades. Anything else we can see? This large tree is unremarkable in size, shape, or appearance. Can we climb it? Stop monkeying around. There's no way you can climb that tree. The water is cold. This looks like every other sheltered clearing of 3 caves, a waterfall, and a pond you've seen. In class at the Academy, they teach that caves like this are of volcanic origins. Not that you have the least idea what this means, but you've always thought the phrase has a nice ring to it. That is a very long sentence. This area reminds you of the decor of a resort on Rossicon 6, where you once vacationed. All that's missing are 6 bathing beauties and a tube of crazy glue. Fuck me, game. Why go there? Alright, what are we doing? The last time you went for a dip in a pool, you nearly ended up as Slugchow back on Estros. You opt not to go for a swim. Try saying that 10 times fast. Yeah, that was where we were stuck in the chair and we had to throw an oxygen tank at a massive, horrifying creature. Oop. Aha! There you are. Let's see if you can outrun my energy bolts of death, Broom Jockey. WD-40. I don't remember this part clearly. This shady little alcove looks like it would be a nice place to stop, pitch a tent, and camp out for a while. If only you weren't running for your life at the moment. Phew, that was too close. You better keep moving, Rog. That WD-40 android won't give up until you're a smoldering pile of hero salsa. And the fact that she has cloaking abilities only makes matters worse. I wouldn't give a tin buckazoid for your life right now, Rog. The last one also had cloaking abilities. This cave appears to angle downward. The path you're walking on appears to be of other than natural origins. But as to who or what made it, you haven't a clue. A hardy fern clings tenaciously to the rock face. Not here. Small tree struggles to grow on the steep rock face. Peering into the dark interior of this cave, you can just make out that it seems to climb upward. I go right. So I scan. Oh, beautiful. This thick and sturdy vine looks like it just might support your weight. That waterfall. What a great place to go tubing, you think to yourself. We have a pond and a pool. The pond would be good for you. I don't get that. You find yourself on a rocky ledge looking out into a beautiful yet dangerous canyon. Waterfalls cascade down the rock outcropping to a large pool at the base of the canyon. This lovely little waterfall babbles and splashes its way down the stream bed. This large hollow log is about the same diameter as Roger's body. Looks like it might be time to start an exercise program. Damn, come on. The mouth of this cave is so dark, there isn't any indication where it leads. This cave appears to head in a westerly direction, with a JRPG comma at the end. Another rocky ledge on the opposite wall of the canyon. The tree grows precariously from the rock ledge, its branches reaching out into the canyon over a small pool. See, you used that apostrophe correctly. Alright. Let's try this way first. How large is this area? Holy crap. The beauty of this picturesque scene causes you to forget for a brief instant that you are being stalked by a killer android who would like nothing better than to wear your gizzard as a bow tie. Carrying runoff from melting glaciers, these waterfalls drain the peaks of the eponymous mountain range. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that word. I'm not looking it up a second time. Picturesque falls drain the small pool. A cool mountain pool collects the downspouts of water from the falls. We have a tree, the larch. I don't think I've ever seen that word before. The cavernous mouth of this tunnel opens downward. Peering into the dim interior, seems to angle downward. Where does that go? Partially hidden from view, it doesn't tell me where it's going. I saw it. I saw it. You can see the trees rustle. And you can see the puddles in the pond there. I don't think we can make that jump, can we? It's following us though. I wonder if the water shorted out its... Okay, so it went that way. I assumed it was following us. WD-40, a Mark V Deathstalker Annihilator android. These units are reported to have a 99.99% kill efficiency. I hope your affairs are in order. I was really hoping that her walking through the water would cause something to short out. Yep, you can see it moving here again. Alright, so it looks like the only way we can go is over to the right here. Ooh, miss those. Banana-like fruit clusters grow from several of the trees in this area. Remember the SAT test. Alright, this is where she landed. The sky is blue and the air as fresh as a Martian daisy. This windswept crag juts out eastward over the mountainous terrain of SCS Eureka. Sunlight shimmers off a small rocky plateau near the eastern edge of this picturesque scene. That's the third planet. Hey, great location for a Jeep commercial. Game, you're already pushing it with the sprint stuff. Can I jump over there? Oh dear. I grow weary of you hanging around, Wilco. Thanks for stopping by. What the hell is that? I mean, I understand the bruises and whatnot, but I don't understand why it folded up like that. You just couldn't bounce back from that one, eh, Roger? Alright. Bananas. You remember the bananas? I remember the bananas. Stuff a banana in its exhaust pipe. That is literally the solution. The question is, how do we get bananas? Also, this is a trio of caves. Can I really not walk into any of them other than to the left? I don't think so. So she lands on here. Can I grab a banana there? Far, far beyond your reach. Really? Oh! Wait, wait, wait. We're not dead. It has washed up on shore. We'll just put that into our bottomless pocket. Okay, we need to use this to get a banana, surely. SCS Eureka, we're on the third planet. So I just had to clean up to others. How do we get bananas? Maybe over there? Maybe? There we go. You manage to grab one of the pieces of fruit and liberate it from the swinging cluster. Then, shoving it into your pocket, you add to the increasingly impressive bulge in your uniform. Game. Come on. This exotic, vaguely banana-like fruit grows only here on SCS Eureka. Yeah, she totally took us to the right planet. Can't use it on ourselves. Thank fuck. Can I just hide here and wait for her to turn up? Or am I going to actually have to make my way upstairs and then come back down here and get her to sort of plant her 2 feet here, take a couple of shots? I think I will have to go upstairs. I love this music. I think it's the music that was playing during the conference room scene. So you can see the rustling here. And now she's following us. I do want to make a save and try going back down immediately just to see if we die a very painful death. Because yeah, presumably she is now following us. But then if we move into the next screen, she moves elsewhere. Let's go down. Oh, never mind. After having the interior of the cave redecorated with your entrails, you conclude that entering a cavern known to contain a killer android can be hazardous to one's health. That's fair. Alright, so if we go here, she turns up there. Maybe you haven't been keeping track of current events, but she's trying to kill you. And just, what do you expect her to say to you? Can I command it? Your attempts to take command, we just got fried. Wow, 2 shots. Nice reflexes. We'll mail your remains home in an envelope. An envelope, love it. Alright. Let's go here then. Turns up, let's run. Let's go back the way we came. And get into that log. That's pretty much the only solution I've got at this point. She is... Alright, let's just wait here. I've not forgotten about these vines though. The vines might be helpful. In fact, the vines might be essential perhaps. Because nothing's happening right now. And to the right is a dead end. Or more specifically, it leads to the ship. Ah, fuck. But that is basically a dead end. There's nowhere I can go from here. Sheer rock wall blocks progress to the west. Windswept crag, I think I read that. Yep, definitely read that. I remember that last part. Yeah, we can't go right. That's going to get us killed. How do I reach this vine? Can I use a stick with a vine somehow? Can I climb on top of this log? I can. That animation. What is the purpose of that though? I didn't get points for it, and I'm not sure what the purpose of that is, other than maybe rerouting the WD-40. She's back here again. And the vines moved back here again as well. What do I need to do here? Do I just need to wait? I vaguely remember the solution is that you just wait for it to land here and then stuff the banana in its exhaust pipe. But right now, I don't see how to get her to spawn here. I can get her to spawn here if I'm there, and I can get her to spawn here if I'm here. But the thing is, this is going to get me killed, isn't it? Yeah, we're not getting back in there in a hurry. Alright, let me have a think about this. We go here, she turns up. We can make our way back this way, but she's going to notice where we are pretty much instantly. Okay, maybe what I need to do... No, hiding behind the waterfall does not work. Going that way also does not work. Right, was there anything else here that is cunningly disguised as a hint? We're not doing A. We're not doing C. That was the Syrian spider droid. Can we camouflage ourselves, perhaps? And it does mention climbing a tree there, but I don't believe we can go back downstairs and climb the tree, because we did that once, and that almost got us killed. I really thought that maybe the waterfall and maybe the rock just behind the waterfall would provide some cover there, but that is not the case. Now's not the time to take a dip, Roger. Now's the time to run like a madman. Could go back in there maybe to the start, but I'm not sure what I would achieve with that. Easy, Tarzan. Remember what happened the last time you went out on a limb? Could I maybe lure her here and then run back? That water movement there is... Oh, there we go. That water movement there baited me. Okay. So she's down here. If I hide in the log now, will she follow me here? Got a feeling the answer's no. I guess another thing I could try doing is mounting the log, waiting for something to happen, and then using the vine perhaps. Because yeah, nothing's happening here, so let me try going left. Mount the log. Walk here. It's... what's that? The hell? What just happened? I looked away for a split second and I'm not actually sure what happened. Did we just slip off the log? Or we bumped off perhaps? Just wait a moment, I'm not touching anything. Yeah, not touching anything. Yeah, okay, we're just slipping off there randomly. Wow. Alright, is there anything I can do with the banana to... Laser torch? Laser torch might be very useful against this thing, but honestly I don't see anything else being useful. I don't see anything else out there that I can actually interact with. To me, the solution is to get into that log and then get her above us, but I don't see how. We can definitely go right as a distraction. Actually, let's do that. Let's go right as a distraction. She's going to spawn here, hopefully. So she's in front of us now. Let's go left. If I go this way, will she spawn? No, and she's definitely not here. How do we take this thing out? I can't help but feel this vine is significant. I use a vine here. That framiness. The galactically famous eponymous mountain range is visible far in the background. Again, don't know if that's how you pronounce that word. I'll have to get closer to reach it. It's down there, but the problem is once I do the loop, it's going to be back here. She hasn't spawned here, which is curious. Oh, hello. A large boulder is balanced precariously on top of this cliff. I did not see that. Okay, we can drop a big rock on it. Okay. Let me just try this. No. Stick. Timing is everything here. Better ways. Okay, let me load. I've got the stick here, haven't I? Yes, I've got the banana. I must have the stick. She's chasing us right now. Can I use it now? I can. Looks like you bowled her over with your ingenuity, Rog. She's cooling her jets below at the bottom of that pool. Nice work. I'm not redoing that sentence. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I immediately dismissed that answer because that was from Space Quest 1. Pool below, I'm assuming it's here. Oh shit. By stretching your limited ingenuity to the fullest, you've managed to knock out WD-40's cloaking mechanism. The downside is now she's really ticked off. What was that? Nothing. Alright. So maybe this now is where we need to use the vine, but if not, I think I'll just hide in here for a bit. There she is. I know you're here somewhere, Wilco. Come out and face me like a woman. It's your destiny. Too late. That was my opportunity right there, I think. I want to fiddle around with things, game. Pretty please. Alright, is she going to land again? Yes. Alright, let's get the banana ready. She's not saying anything. That's worth a lot of points. And that was it. And that's how easy it is to take out a killer android. A round metallic object. Gotta go downstairs and look as well. A head. The metal head from the Annihilator android, WD-40. There's more than one piece of debris, surely. I think I'll go... Wow, the way that music stopped. I think I'll go upstairs and just make sure there was nothing dropped up here. No, I reckon we're good. But we've got to go back down to the pond because surely there is something else. Plus, we need to find a way off this rock. Oh, hello. Cliffy, how you doing? Hey, Captain. Well, I'll be. You're still in one piece. The ship's scanners picked up a large explosion, and we drew lots to see who got to come down and collect your remains. And you lost. Nope, I won. But I'm relieved to see you anyway, sir. It will save a lot of uncomfortable explanations back at Starcon. I see you got the robot's head there, sir. I've been looking for it. Now I'll beam you back up to the ship and then finish picking up the pieces down here. No, I want to get into that other ship. If I can. Oh, come on. Energize. What? Missed it. Wait up, Captain. I'll go with you. Right. I think I just bugged the game. Alright, let me load and redo that, but I don't want to pick up the head just yet. I do not want to come back here just yet. In fact, it's so bugged, I can't even use the F keys to get into Scum VM. Holy shit.